Hello everyone. Today we are going to create a walk cycle, and the reason why we are going to create this walk cycle is so that we can take this into a game engine like Unity and make the character walk interactively. The other reason you can create a walk cycle is to showcase your animation for a portfolio piece. And the third reason to create a walk cycle is basically to understand how to create animation, and that is exactly what we're going to do today. Learn how to create a basic walk cycle. What I did was I searched for in Google walk cycle, and you can see there are many references. I'm using this particular references which gives us different poses, and it's going to be a 25 frame long animation. So what I will do is to get started, I will save this file as cycle tutorial. If you had created the character with me, I have the bone setup, so I will select all the keys and delete those keys, and then I have set, which I will hide, and then we'll go to perspective view and hide the show safe frame. Okay, so what I've done here is brought the image onto the viewport, and to do that we will also look at how to do that. Just create a plane, go to material editors by hitting the M key, drag a standard material and select the diffuse map and use the bitmap that you have downloaded from the internet. And then assign the material to the plane and right click and say show shaded material in the viewport. So we got that image. We will move the image back. Okay, so if you look at the image, these are the different poses. So we will start with this pose where the feet are away, and then what is going to happen is this is one pose and this one is the passing pose. Okay, so the character is going to, this leg is going to move back every time the pose changes. Okay, so this leg has to come in the middle, and then this leg comes in the front and this leg goes in the back. So whenever, every time we change the pose, the leg positions move so that the leg will slide along the ground when the character is walking. Okay, because the character is going to walk on the spot, so we will have to slide the legs on the ground. So that is important to understand how to create a walk cycle, because otherwise the character can move forward from this place to here. However, our character is going to stay, this thing is going to stay in place, and these things are, so this leg is in the front, it's going to go in the back, and the back leg is going to come in the front. Okay, so the back leg, in this case you can see that it is bent like this, so we are using this control to bend that part. Okay, and this one is the front one, and if you go to the side view, you can see that the bold line is our ground. So even the handle is going down, we have to make sure that the heel is on the ground or slightly inside the ground. It should not be above the ground. Okay, so that is our first keyframes. I'll select all the bones, go to frame number 1, turn auto key on and hit a keyframe. Okay, Then we are going to go to frame number 4. Okay, and we can go here and make this smooth shade all. So what we have to do is we have to make the leg go flat. So we will make the leg, we just need to select this one. So we'll make the leg go flat, and then angle snap is on, so it becomes easy. And then, as I said, the leg will come back, and this leg is going to lift up. So the position will remain the same. This position remains the same. It simply goes up. Okay, so you turn it up here. Okay, and then you bring this back. And then it comes in the front also, this part. Okay, so that's what happens. Then we will go to frame number 7. What we can do is at frame number 4 we can select all the bones and add a key. Okay, so we have to add keys at all these frames. So we go to frame number 7, and this leg, for just need to select this, it goes in the back, the character will slightly go up, this leg further goes down and up. We can go to the motion panel and turn the motion path on. By the way, before I started animating, you have to add an animation layer and turn it on. Okay, only then you will be able to animate the cat rig. So if you look at the motion paths, you will see that how the leg is moving. Okay, so here the character will go further down. Okay, and then again we will select all the bones and add a key. First we will only focus on the legs, then we will move on to the hips, and then we will go on to the rotation. So this is going to be used for the rotation of the character. This is going to be used for moving the character up and down and sideways. Okay, so we are at 7, then we'll go to 10. 10, this leg has come forward and rotated up. This leg has gone back. And up. This will go up slightly, and then select all the bones, add a key. Okay, then we'll go to 13. 13 is again the reverse of the first one. Okay. We have to match this with this. We have to match this with 13. Okay, so it is along this line, and that is correct. So this will have to come back here, and then this will go further up. We will fix these positions later on, so we are just doing some basic work right now. So again, we will select all the bones, add a key at 13, move to 16, and then basically it just continues the same thing. So now this leg, so we did half of the cycle where this leg went back, this leg came front, and then now we'll reverse it. Okay, so whatever happened at 4 will happen at 13 and 16. So the leg becomes flat. Oops, just the leg. Comes back. This one rotates back and goes back. Not that, this one. That has to be more angle there. Okay, select all the keys, add a key. Move this up. Okay, so we are at this pose, so it is going to be down. Okay, then the next one is at 19. So again the passing pose, so this comes here, the leg goes back. This goes straight and here. Okay, select all and add a key. Then after 19 is 22. The leg is going to go in the front, rotate up, move it down, this goes in the back, this will rotate up, okay, and then select all the bones, add a key, and 25 is same as 0. So you can simply copy and paste it at 25. Okay, so we'll just look at what we got here and play the animation, and then you can see that we got the basic walk, and now it's time to fine-tune the animation.